Hey guys, Vazzy back here, and in today's video, I just wanted to go over a bit of a yearly wrap-up here in regards to the custom roster, the NHL series, everything like that, the YouTube side of things, and what is coming up next for me, the channel, the roster, and everything in between. I just want to start by saying absolutely a huge thank you to anyone who has supported, watched videos, downloaded the roster, or anything like that. I know this is really my first full-time year here on YouTube. I did a little bit back in 2022 or whatever it was, but it wasn't a full year, just a couple of months or whatever. Some of the numbers are absolutely insane from this past year, and I just want to give you all a huge thank you. Like I've said in the past, if I didn't really see a demand for the rosters or all that kind of thing, that's totally alright, but then I would just do a smaller scale one just for myself. But it definitely keeps me coming back, it keeps me motivated, so just an absolute huge thank you to all the support that you all have shown me. It means the world, it really does, so huge thanks to everyone. And just before we jump into everything, sorry if I sound a little bit different here. Having a really bad flu at the moment, so no new mic, no new equipment, nothing like that. But with that being said, let's jump into the video, let's look back at this year, and then let's look at what is coming up next here. So, starting things off today, let's start by talking about the custom roster. So, obviously that's basically the main feature of my channel here, being vasyrosterupdates. I've put out 5 different versions over the course of NHL 24 so far. I have plans to do, by the time I'm about done with the game, I'll probably have about 10 roster updates out. Announcement I can say right now, as of the first week of January here, I'm going to start on update 6. I'll get into a little bit of some of the changes that I'll be introducing into that here shortly, but I will be starting on update 6 here within the next week, somewhere around there, so it is coming. I don't have an ETA on it yet, but it will be one for sure to look out for. One thing I can say is that I think going forward, for the most part, obviously plans can change, but I think I'm more or less going to be calling it with the created players. Just for the most part that I've added in so many as is already now, that I think a lot of the part now should be more looking in those in-depth ratings, trying to get everything a little bit more precise in that regard, and then making sure all the transactions, obviously everything is all up to date as possible. Not saying there won't be any more created players, but at this point I definitely have to tune that down a little bit and just start focusing on some other parts of the roster here in future updates. And one of the big changes here I did want to address, this is something I actually really didn't realize at the start of the year, and hey, it's something, being a roster editor, you're continuing to learn different ways of doing things. And with that being said, Tugi, friend of the channel, he suggested going into all the players that have been drafted already and adjusting the draft year. So this is Carson Kuhlman's for an example. He was in real life drafted in 2021, but a lot of the time the AI just decides to drop players because they're stupid. But a way that they can hold on to them for a little bit longer is just extending that draft year as long as possible. Obviously with some players in their birth years, it might not work out amazingly, but it should give those teams an extra year to maybe even 3 of control of that player. So it's going to be a big job going through all the created players and seeing who's drafted, fixing all that up. But it's definitely a work in progress and will be something that is coming here shortly. And also, one of the things that I do want to look at here in 2024 is going over players and their advanced stats using JFresh's player cards and all that kind of stuff. JFresh, definitely check him out on Twitter, all that. I'm definitely going to get a membership here to one of his tiers, just so I can try and get a little bit more detail into some of those player ratings, whether it be NHL, AHL, junior players, all of that. Again, it's going to be something that's a work in progress. It's not all going to be in one update, but I'm going to definitely slowly start going through all that kind of stuff and just start making small tweaks and stuff that make the overall experience better. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for the most part on the custom roster side. Been a great year in 2023. But yeah, let's look at all the YouTube side of things and what is coming up here in 2024. So a big thing coming back here in 2024 is career simulations. This last year I did a lot more of them. I think I just finished the roster a lot earlier. Just different kinds of content and stuff. I wasn't doing franchise mode at all last year, nothing like that. So I am going to be dedicating a decent amount of my time here to do more career simulations in the next year. So I have a Quinn Hughes already recorded, it's ready to go. I also have a Cole Iserman career simulation all recorded and ready to go as well. Currently I've just done Vasilevsky and Macklin Celebrini, I believe, so far this year. So only the two that are live on the channel at the moment, but in 2024, as I have more time, as the roster work kind of slows down a little bit, as not as much is happening, you will see more career simulations come to the channel. And looking at franchise mode, so far we have been doing our Tampa Bay Lightning franchise mode, and I think it's gone pretty good so far. So as of recording this, there is 7 updates out. Actually, the day I'm recording this, I'll be putting the 8th one out, but I have about 15 recorded here in total. Once those 15 are done, I think I might start a new franchise mode. I'll probably put a poll of what team you guys want to see, whatever, but I think our time in Tampa Bay is about halfway done, so once the pre-recorded ones are already out, we'll probably start something new. And accepting all trades, that's going to continue the rest of the year. We still have a decent amount of way to go with the NHL teams, so we'll be finishing that over the course of the rest of the year and the summer here. And looking just into the Hockey Ultimate side of team things here quick. Huge pack opening coming here for Team of the Year. I believe January the 5th is the rumored date it's coming out on, so been saving up a ton of packs. Obviously I don't play the game a ton, but we'll have a decent sized pack opening for that day. And then lastly, the NHL custom roster rundowns. These will again be continuing into the new year. I always do try to plan them out to have them release on Tuesday and Thursdays, so there's going to be no change in that. You'll see them all in the custom roster NHL 24 playlist if you are looking for them. But yeah, I'm really excited here to get into 2024 and just continue on with what we've been doing here. There's a lot of stuff even behind the scenes that I can't really say anything about now. If it does come to fruition, it's going to be super, super cool. Just a couple of different things definitely in the works, so we'll see what actually ends up happening here into 2024, but like I said, just an absolute huge thank you to all of you for the support over the past year and a half, whatever it's been now. Yeah, we definitely look to continue to have a great year in 2024 and beyond. So I think that is going to do it for this quick yearly wrap-up / channel update today, so thanks for watching, thanks for all the support. I will see you all in the next one.